Hello students, here is Laboratory. Welcome you in my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will going to discuss the topic balancing a chemical equation. This topic covers mostly 2 to 3 marks in your exams, and it will be also important in your higher education if you take science stream. So we will start this topic with a basic example. In the first example, this equation describes the formation of water molecule. In the left hand side, from the arrow, we have written reactants, and in the right hand side, from the arrow, there is a product. In the reactants, there are H2 gas and O2 gas, and in the product there is water. They both are H2 and O2 are in gaseous state. So we will write here G as a symbol, and here is water. So we will write here L as a symbol of liquid. So now we will balance this equation. In the reactant, there are 2 atoms of hydrogen, and there are also 2 atoms of hydrogen in the product. So it is balanced. Now we will see oxygen. So there are 2 atoms of oxygen in the reactant, and there is only 1 atom of oxygen in the product. So there are 2 ways to balance this equation. In the first way, we can divide this O2 by 2. So there are 2 atoms of hydrogen in the reactant, and also there are 2 atoms of the hydrogen, and there is 1 atom of oxygen in the reactant, and there is also 1 atom of the oxygen in the product. By the other way, there is OH2 plus O2, which gives H2O. So there are 2 atoms of oxygen in the reactant and 1 atom of oxygen in the product. Now we will multiply this H2O by 2. So 2 atoms of oxygen are in product and 2 atoms of oxygen are in reactant, but there will be 4 atoms of hydrogen in the product, and there are only 2 atoms of hydrogen in the reactant. So we should multiply H2 by the 2. So there are 4 atoms of hydrogen in the reactant, and there are also 4 atoms of hydrogen in the product, and there is 2 atoms of oxygen in the reactant, and there are also 2 atoms of oxygen in the product. Now we will see the other example. This second example describes the formation of methanol with the help of carbon monoxide gas and hydrogen gas. This methanol we can get. These both are in the gaseous state, and methanol is in the liquid state. Now we will balance this equation. There is 1 atom of carbon, and there is also 1 atom of carbon in the product. There is 1 atom of oxygen in the reactant, and there is also 1 atom of oxygen in the reactant. Now see this, there are 2 atoms of hydrogen, and there is in product there are 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 atoms of hydrogen in the product. So if we multiply this H2 with 2, we can get 4 atoms of hydrogen in the reactant. So this equation become balanced. Now see our third example. When iron reacts with vapor, it gives iron oxide and H2 gas. Now iron is in solid state, H2O is as vapor, so we will write here G. Iron oxide is also in solid state and H2 is as gas. Now we will balance this equation. There is one atom of iron in the reactant and there are 3 atoms of iron in the product. So it is imbalanced, and there are 2 atoms of hydrogen in reactant and there are also 2 atoms of hydrogen in the product. So it is balanced, okay? And now see this, there is only 1 atom of oxygen in the reactant and there are 4 atoms of oxygen in the product. So we will multiply this H2O by 4. Now see this, there is 4 into 2 is equal to 8 atoms of hydrogen in the reactant and there is only 2 atoms of hydrogen in the product. Now we will multiply this H2 by 4. So there are 4 into 2 is equal to 8 atoms of hydrogen in the product. Now see this, there is only a 1 atom of iron and there are 3 atoms of iron. So now we will multiply this Fe with 3 and we get our balanced equation. So students, if you like our video, please subscribe our channel and share this video. Thank you.